Hello again. Hope you are well today. I wanted to also share, I know we shared a lot from Romans 8 out of our meditation for balancing postures, and I also wanted to share the blessing of the meditation for supine postures, which supine is just flat on our backs, and it's just a posture of prayer. And in the Bible, when people were on their back, it was just a symbol of worship and surrender and getting really intimate with Christ, just being our most vulnerable self. So today, I just want to encourage you to find some time to get flat on your back. I have a blog about the postures of prayer that really goes in depth about the postures of prayer and what they mean in the Bible. The bottom line is there's no wrong way to pray. We just want to pray without ceasing. So there's no right or wrong, but there are certain postures that mean specific things. So sometimes God might hear us a little differently if our posture mixed with our prayer is a sign of urgency. For instance, if we're pronated and on our bellies, flat on our face, which if you're like me, there's been several times in my life where I've had to get flat on my face. There was no other option. God was all that I had. So today I just want to give you a couple verses for being flat on your back in complete rest and surrender. Our lives are so loud and chaotic, and if we don't get well, our families can't be well, and we're no good to anybody else. So I encourage you to be still during this challenge. That's the whole point, is to get still. And you can come onto your back in just a simple shavasana or corpse pose. I like to call it resting angel. Corpse pose sounds so dead, but come to resting angel. You can put a block or a bolster underneath your spine vertically and just allow your heart to lift up and open up and melt down. So go ahead and do that right now, or if there's another posture, maybe reclining bound angle or just something, just come to your back and relax and listen to my voice on your floor, which means I don't have to look at you anymore. I can read because you're on your back, right? You're getting there? Great. All right, Genesis 18:4 says, "Rest in the shade of this tree while water is brought to wash your feet." Rest in the shade of this tree while water is brought to wash your feet. I imagine this house in the country. I imagine me underneath this huge oak tree in the front yard, and I'm just resting in its shade. And, you can imagine Christ coming and washing your feet with this verse, Genesis 18:4. But just find some rest for your soul here. And there's nothing wrong with the word meditation. I know the world likes to take these biblical things and turn them into something else, and that's not my place to judge how they meditate and vice versa, but the Bible does declare that we should be meditating daily. So hopefully on your back you can meditate on some of these scriptures that I'm talking about. Matthew 6:27-29 says, "And who of you by being worried can add a single hour to his life? And why are you worried about clothing? Observe how the lilies of the field grow. They do not toil, nor do they spin. Yet I say to you that not even Solomon in all his glory clothed himself like one of these." Imagine if we were to witness a beautiful lily trying to clothe itself and toil in its own strength to grow and bloom. The lily is nourished, living and thriving internally because it is rooted in the one who controls the elements. That's so awesome. And it grows and blossoms and flourishes from an internal place, and it never frets or worries about how it will grow or survive. And I'm just reading out of YogaFaith's manual that we use for training. But hopefully you're just flat on your back and just listening to how God will take care of you. And all you need to do is rest. Quit being so busy. We know that busy means buried under Satan's yoke. So let's try to get a little bit more unbusy. While you're flat on your back, can I read Jeremiah 29 to you from the Message? It says, "I'll show up and take care of you as I promised and bring you back home. I know what I am doing. I've got it all planned out. Plans to take care of you, not abandon you. Plans to give you the future that you hope for. When you call on me, when you come and you pray to me, I will listen. When you come looking for me, you will find me, and I will make sure that you will not be disappointed. I will turn things around for you. I will bring you back." And then rest in knowing that he's got it all planned out. He says, "I know what I'm doing. I've got it all planned out. Plans to take care of you, not abandon you. Plans to give you, fill in the blank, what is your name? Plans to give you the future that you hope for." So just rest in knowing that He's got it all planned out and that all you need to do is rest. I challenge you to rest.